show.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages. It's that time again. Time for SportCat'S Daily Gazette. Oh, it's Thursday. Are we done with the week yet? Is it over? All right. We want to thank everybody on Radio X, Dare Talk Radio, for allowing us to tickle your ears. And we encourage you to come over to the YouTube channel and find us. We got a great chat here. Chris, as always, is here. Hello, Chris. Welcome. Well, good. Thank you, Chris. I wasn't sure how that show went. So our show last night was husband and wife author that wrote a book called The Orchid and the love goddess, something warrior goddess. I don't know. It was about a self-help, basically. I've got the book over here. Too many things going on. And it transformed Harley's life. So it's a good book. So hopefully Harley will jump in the chat today. Brenda, how are you?
I'm okay. I'm here.
That's good, I guess.
Yeah. How are you doing?
It's Thursday. I'm
It is.
questioning why I'm here. So
It is. I had to postpone my show until tonight because, well, you jinxed me. I told you. I knew it.
Well, the good news is my channel went out on yours, so you had a show on. It just wasn't yours. So there you go.
True.
It was probably a much better show, anyhow. So. Yeah, I don't know. All right, well, let's get on with the show here. Let's figure out what the hell we're doing. So I'm in a lazy mood this morning. I can't explain it.
Me too.
Slept pretty good the past few nights, so that's good. But yeah, I don't know. Just it's weird. It's weird.
I'm just lazy because I'm just being lazy.
Yeah.
I don't want to do anything.
I have no idea what the hell this is. There we go.
Hey,
It's 2:05 on the East Coast, New York City time, 11:05 in LA, Denver, 12:05, yeah, Chicago, 1:05, and for our friends down under, Perth, it is 3:06 a.m. We're glad you're allowing us to tickle your ears overnight. Sydney, get up, get to work. It's 6:06 a.m. So
get to work.
Yeah, get the move on. And it's 3:06 in Venezuela. We'll talk about that here in a minute because there's a pretty good chance while we're on the air today or tomorrow, there may be dropping some ordinances and Trump showing him what he's made of.
I'm going to come.
So,
Watch it. The government's back to work. They're getting paid now.
Yeah, I was thinking about that. He probably wouldn't want to put troops in harm's way while they were not getting paid. That would be bullshit. So,
True.
Our special forces is there. They're locked. They're loaded. They're ready for I don't know, for something. So
for nothing. They're just there.
Hold on a minute.
They're all just out there playing games.
Yeah, that's true. Hold on.
It's
I got to push it. I'm not a scientist.
The views, opinions, and satirical content expressed on SportCat'S Daily Gazette
That's me.
are those of the host, Glenn Sportcat Jackson,
Still me.
and do not reflect the views of any affiliated networks, sponsors, or platforms hosting the show. This show is intended for entertainment purposes only. Please note, satire and humor, all commentary, especially on news, sports, and entertainment, is presented in a satirical manner. Statements made on this show should not be taken as factual reporting or professional advice.
Now, I do believe the way I treat this stuff with Venezuela is it's a bad play date. That's what it is. It's a play
I think
date.
we want their toys. I think that's all it is. We want the drugs out, and we want their oil. We want their precious earth. So
We
I
don't
think
want their drugs.
yeah, we don't want their drugs, so they can just take them and shove them up their ass. They've killed too many people, so hopefully, Cash was in the White House yesterday saying that he had met with his Chinese counterparts and that they, on the other side of the ocean, were going to work to eliminating the problem. Now, believe that or not, I don't know.
Well, Venezuela called on China to help them.
Well, yeah.
So, what
And
part
Russia.
of China? What part, the bad ones? Hey, we got all these drugs, and they go to you, and they go to us, and
Yeah.
you got to help us out. So, yeah.
Well, but there's not a drug problem in China, is there?
No, I don't.
know.
Well, there's drug problems everywhere, but
Sure,
in
okay.
China, if you get caught, it's called quick trial. Remember, Trump told you quick trials. People that deal in China, they just get locked in the brig and you never hear from them again.
It's catch and release here. You do something wrong,
Oh,
go
Jesus
for a holiday.
criminy.
3 hots and a cot. Get a bologna sandwich. So.
I know, right? That's the way it goes.
Well, there's where the sun and moon are currently, and you can see that yes, the sunlight is coming up over Australia. And overnight, apparently, Russia and what the hell is the other country? I don't know. Helsinki? No, fuck. What the hell's the whatever the country that they're at war with? They went back and forth exchanging shots. I'm pretty sure those two countries are just going to wipe each other off the face of the earth before
either
Helsinki.
Helsinki?
Yeah, what the hell? What the hell is the country? I don't know.
I never heard of that one. I'm gonna have to get out.
That's in Sweden.
Get out a world map again.
I don't think we're bombing Sweden. So.
Oh no.
Maybe. I don't know. Not yet.
Probably should.
It says it's easier to please the environmentalists by strong arming other countries out of their oil instead of drilling here. I'm okay with that.
Oh no, we're drilling here, baby. We're drilling, baby, drilling. Let me tell you, Texas is drilling. I don't think they ever stopped.
Probably not. Well, if you go outside and look at the moon, it is only 35% illuminated. We're headed to the winter moon. So it's back in the 60s here in Atlanta. I'm not ready for winter. Yeah. It's not going to last.
It was hot yesterday and kind of icky last night. So
it's not going to last. Next week is Hellstorm coming again. So,
all right. I like that.
All right. Well, we see the sun is still ahead of schedule, unlike our government. So, I don't know why they. So, if the sun is ahead of schedule, do we need to change your time by 15 minutes? I mean, how does that work?
Hey, maybe that's why that country that is always 15 minutes or 30 minutes ahead of everybody else. That might be why they're doing it. They're rushing their days on by, aren't they? Well, that's okay, because Glenn, the faster the time moves, the younger we are.
I'm not feeling it.
Just
not
saying.
Feeling it. So, yeah.
Just saying.
Not feeling it at all.
You know, if I had a leg, I could still be out there running around with everybody else. I have that energy. It drives me nuts. All I can do is sit here.
I wish I had the energy.
My butt has flattened and spread out because all I do is sit on it.
Yeah. Chris said Helsinki is in Hell's Kitchen, New York. Could be. I could have just made the country up. I don't know. So
I've been hearing rumors. We got to get to that because I want to know what's going on there, because I've heard that they're dropping that guy out of the mayor race and just
which
the one that the Islamic or
the Zimbabwe Hababui guy.
Yeah, him. That
I
don't know what's going on.
I don't have any headlines on him today, but I didn't look.
But New York is revoking really bad. They're like, get the hell out.
I mean, sell high and move south. I don't know.
Yeah, they said that there's so many people coming to Texas. I'm like, oh my God, we're closed.
Yeah, we're getting that in Tennessee too.
Well, and I can't say that. We have a lot of land, but that is uninhabited. We could fit the United States in Texas. You know that, right?
Would you want to?
No. And that's everybody having like, a acre and a home and front and backyard, but no. I mean, that's why. Then I
Yeah,
would just be
it's
moving
everybody
somewhere
who wants
else
to
where there's
tax is
nobody.
leaving the state.
Yeah, because I mean, when they had the borders open and everybody was coming in, that was my thought. Ooh, I can move to I can move to Mexico. Nobody's there.
It's all those rich old white people that they hate. That's the ones that are leaving. So
Oh,
I watched a guy last night on YouTube, and he was saying that they're trying to make a push again to have the white people be embarrassed about themselves and in Christianity, so that this is going to be the new norm. I don't know why I should be embarrassed about being white. I haven't done anything. I don't know that my ancestors did, but I
look,
don't.
I'm not embarrassed.
So I think they were all criminals, but
I'm not embarrassed even when I go to the store and go by the fish department, fart, and walk away. That's not embarrassing. That's kind of funny. They're like, "Oh God, this seafood stinks."
Smoky seafood. So our friend 3 Atlas is still amazing science.
Oh
The
God.
jets are pushing it away from the sun. They count 7 to 9 different individual jets, pushing it away from the sun, turning it closer to a trajectory towards Earth. But it's just a comet. So
and it's turning again.
And it's changed colors again.
Whoever's driving that thing is drunk.
Well, now they're saying that now that NASA's back, they're saying that we have a satellite orbiting nearby. Maybe we can have it drop in on it. Hey, might be a good idea. So
Oh, God.
It's going to take a while for NASA to get fired back up because, well, they were off doing things. So
yeah, now they're lazy.
Yeah.
They get back into the groove.
I should go back and look at each of these videos from where I show the 3D solar system and see if these things are really changing. Because I sometimes wonder, because for no apparent reason, they don't have 3i Atlas on here, or the new one they've discovered. I don't know why that is. I'm assuming it's because they're not in a orbit, which is what the rest of these are, but
sure,
they should still have their trajectory. You can draw a straight line as easy as you can draw a circle. So I don't know. NASA puzzles me. All right, Brenda, sharpen your pencil.
Uh-oh.
Today's trivia. Some months have 30 days. Some months have 31 days. How many months have 28 days?
Only February.
Yeah, that's what I think. Only February. Let's see. Let's solve this puzzle. All of them.
Oh, for God's sakes.
I guess that's true. They all have 28 days. Jeez. I guess the people writing this word.
Oh, for God. Oh, my God.
Mark Twain is the quote for the day. The secret to getting ahead is getting started. Well, you can't get ahead if you don't start, so I guess that's good.
Yeah.
Today, on November 13th, 1974, Karen Silkwood dies in a suspicious car crash. She had been investigating irregularities, good Lord, at her employer's Kerr-McGee nuclear fuel plant. She was on her way to meet with a journalist, a union official, when she died in a suspicious car wreck.
I see.
Many suspect foul play, and a folder containing her evidence was removed from the crash. Her family sued Kerr-McGee on behalf of her estate, who eventually settled for $1.38 million, but did not admit liability.
We'll see if it's suspicious and the insurance company still wants to pay out.
Yeah.
Something's wrong there. She was on to something.
Yeah, they filmed a 1983 movie about her experiences. So, okay. November 13th, 1974. Gosh. 23-year-old Ronald Defoe Jr. murders his parents, 2 brothers, and 2 sisters in their home at 112 Ocean. George and Kathleen Lutz purchased the home the following year. The Lutz claims the paranormal happenings in the house were the basis of the Amityville Horror book and movie in 1977. Hello, Monica. Welcome.
Hi, Monica.
You actually know some history on that house, don't you?
Oh my God. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Good answer. Thanks for elaborating, Brenda.
Well, I mean, they say that they've had people go in there and there's nothing wrong with it. Now, today, they've made it pretty. They even changed the outside where it doomed down. It had the windows. They have changed all that. And the people who own it now said they have no problems. Well, I'm going to tell you.
Maybe they staged it.
I don't know. They said that there's a like a well down in the basement of that, and that's where most of it came from. And I thought, oh, passageway to hell. Let's just fill this in with concrete. Why nobody thought of that, I don't know.
I don't know. Hello, Monica. And Chris said they moved to a new house. Well, I think I would too. So
yeah, even the ghosts.
That's probably one of those houses that needs to be raised to the ground. So,
even the ghosts.
The land turned.
Yeah, but if it's spirits, they can just move next door.
Well, I'd be okay with that if I built the new house and be like, yeah, going down the street. You're not welcome here anymore. We don't want you.
They have peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Go on.
Yeah, you're only getting baloney here. Go away.
Yeah.
This day in 1956, interstate bus segregation is ruled unconstitutional. Segregation on interstate buses is ruled unconstitutional by the Supreme Court. This is a result of a Montgomery bus boycott, which started when Rosa Parks, we all know she was an African-American woman, was arrested for refusing to surrender her seat to a white person. So,
I would refuse too.
I don't know why the country had to go through that, but we did.
I mean, yeah. I mean, you got to fight hard enough halfway on buses and subways to find a seat anyways. You're already sitting in one. Why do you want to give it to somebody else?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, I can't say that. I've given up a seat for like a really pregnant woman before. Because you know how hard it is for them to stand and balance.
Yeah. I mean, I have to as well, but I just, I don't know. Maybe it was a different world back then. And I guess we just don't understand it. So, but we're supposed to feel guilty for it, even though it had nothing to do with it. I don't
I mean, I give up parking spaces to really old people.
Oh, I don't. I cut them off and give them the finger.
So. Oh, no, I don't do that. Especially if it's a handicapped spot and there's somebody else older trying to get in it. And I'm like, yeah, let them have it.
Well, you know, it's funny. When I'm at backtrack. When I got my plate for injured in the line of duty, the county's like, well, here's your handicap sticker. And I'm like, no, keep that. Give that to somebody else.
Yep.
And they're like, well, you're handicapped. And I'm like, no, I'm just stupid. I didn't. No.
Yeah.
So I was like, give it to somebody else. And then when I'm in Knoxville, Mom, she has one. And so she's like, well, let's use this in your car. And I'm like, why? Why? So, I don't know.
You know,
maybe when I get old.
Maybe I didn't get mine. Yeah, when you get old. But I didn't get mine when I first lost my leg because I could hop in a wheelchair and go across the parking lot. But then one day I pulled into a spot and there was somebody next to us that wanted to pull next
to the door. Yeah.
He had to wait until I got out in the wheelchair and moved. So we come back out of the store and he's right up against, you couldn't even open my door. Jack had to pull out of the parking spot and load me up in the center of the driving lane. And I was like, yeah, no, we're going to have to go get a plate. I can't be doing this.
Yeah. And I hate people that do that. So, Chris says interstate bus segregation unconstitutional almost 70 years ago, but shitting on white Christians is fine today.
Yeah. God.
Agreed. So, on this day in 1943, U.S. President Franklin D. Why do I always say their middle initials? Why isn't it just Franklin Roosevelt? Was aboard the USS Iowa when they thought they were under attack by German U-boats because the USS William D. Porter accidentally dropped a depth charge near them.
Oops.
The following day, with Roosevelt still on board, the Porter accidentally launched a torpedo at the Iowa.
Oh my God. What are the Porters doing?
I have not heard this history. The Iowa was able to narrowly avoid the torpedo. When he heard about the incoming torpedoes, wheelchair-bound Roosevelt asked that he be moved to the edge of the ship so that he could watch, believing that the Porter might be involved in an assassination attempt. The captain and entire crew were arrested and investigated. Now, why don't we have a movie about this? This would be interesting. The day we tried to kill our... First off, why was our president on a warship?
In a wheelchair. And dude, they could have made a movie. Look, they made one on the Titanic. I could just see a movie with a guy in a wheelchair at the head of the helm, sitting there looking out into the ocean.
Chris says because people wouldn't know him as FR, they only know him as FDR. So,
well, that's true.
It's like I heard during the press conference yesterday. They kept calling him President Donald J. Trump. What? Isn't it just Don?
President Trump. President Lincoln.
Well, does he has a kid named Don, doesn't he? Junior. Yeah, he is a junior. So junior. I guess, well, why don't they call him senior? Wouldn't he be senior if he has a junior? Legally?
Yeah.
So why don't we call him President Donald J. Trump Sr.? I bet they don't want that title on him.
I don't know.
World War II fighting. The fighting Sullivan brothers were killed this day in 1942. USS Juneau, I believe I pronounced that right, sunk during the Battle of Guadalcanal, killing the fighting Sullivan brothers. The death of the 5 Sullivan brothers was the greatest military loss by any one American family during World War II. The 5 brothers from Iowa had enlisted in the Navy with the stipulation they all stay together. The ship, the Sullivans, the ship USS The Sullivans was named after the Sullivan brothers, and on the 58th anniversary of their listing, Al-Qaeda attempted to bomb the boat with a boat filled with explosives as part of the 2000 Millennium attacks, but the attacker's boat was overloaded and sank before detonating.
Well, crap.
That too is would be a good movie. Maybe there's a movie. I don't know. That to me, those two things would be interesting. So 1927, the Holland Tunnel opens, connecting New York and New Jersey. It was at the time the longest continuous underwater vehicular tunnel in the world. Construction began in 1920. It was named after the chief engineer of the tunnel, Clifford Milburn Holland, who died during its construction. Holland died of a heart attack at the age of 41, having been sent to a health clinic following a nervous breakdown caused by the long hours and stress caused by working in the compressed air of the tunnels.
I can say I don't blame him.
Once again, it seems like that would be history we should know about. So
yeah, I'm claustrophobic. So I've only driven through one freaking tunnel in my life.
I think I've been through the Holland. I think I've been through the Chesapeake. I think there's one under the San Francisco or Oakland Bay. I think I've been through a couple. Not a fan at all. but
Nope.
it's sometimes the only way to go. So if Waze or Google Apps says that's the way you're going, that's the way you're going.
Yeah.
So.
I was like, I'm rolling down the window. Why are you rolling down the window? Because if this thing collapses and the water comes in, I'm getting out. I'm not going to get stuck in here. I will swim for my life.
You swim in a tunnel. Okay. All right.
I don't know.
I almost would pay money to see an AI rendition of a one-legged person trying to escape a Cadillac swimming.
I had both legs then. I haven't tried swimming since I lost my leg. I'm afraid that if I start, I'll just be doing nothing but going around in a right circle. Yeah.
Jeez. This day in 1907, the first helicopter flight. French bicycle maker Paul Cornu achieves the first manned helicopter free flight. He flew at a height of about 1 foot for 20 seconds in a craft of his own design and construction, but had limited control and maneuverability. Previous helicopters required the craft to be tethered.
Like a balloon?
That makes no sense. Well, when they initially were invented just to basically rise up and see what was ahead for the military, I think, weren't they? I don't know. Maybe. 1 foot for 20 seconds. That's, I can jump that high. The Iran-Contra affair, 1986. President Ronald Reagan confirms that arms had been shipped to Iran. He defended his administration's actions by claiming that less than a plane load had been shipped. That became known as the Iran-Contra affair. 1971, the first man-made object to orbit another planet. Mariner 9 orbits Mars, and still can't see this a good picture. 1946, and this is proof our government does shit. Dry ice pellets are dropped from a plane at 14,000 feet over Massachusetts. Snow fell for about 3,000 feet before evaporating. Okay. Why are we doing that? So
something else to spend our tax dollars on? Just experimenting ice.
We want snow, so we're gonna send a plane up and we're gonna put drop ice pellets in it and make snow. Oh, didn't make it to the ground. Nice try.
Oh God.
That's our government. Thank God they're back, so they can do more shenanigans and we can talk about it.
More stupid shit. There you go.
The first American saint today in 1938, Mother Frances Xavier Cabrini. She lived from 1850 to 1917. Is that beatified by the Roman Catholic Church, becoming the first American saint. In 1946, and named the patron saint of immigrants. She was the first citizen of the U.S. to be canonized by the Roman Catholic Church. Born in Austria Empire, she was naturalized American. She also founded the Missionary Sisters of the Sacred Heart of Jesus. There you go. I didn't know that. Let's see. Chris says, do you think Brenda would swim more like an eel or like an alligator? We need scientific evidence on this. So it depends on the hip.
Well, I can float, so I do know how to do that.
First football game with uniforms this day in 1875. Yale, wearing all dark pants and blue shirts, yellow hats, beats Harvard 4-0, who wore crimson shirts, pants, and stockings. All right.
Who cares?
Yeah, we don't care. First American university in 1749, William Penn Academy is established in Philadelphia. It is honored as the first American medical school in 1765 and became the University of Pennsylvania. Birthdays today, the real life olive oil. There was a real life olive oil. Did you know that, Brenda?
Yeah. Yes.
I did not know this. She was born in 1872, an American general store owner. She's said to be the real-life inspiration for the Popeye character olive oil created by E.C. Cigar in 1919. She owned a general store in Cigar's hometown of Chester, Illinois. She was tall, thin, and wore her hair in a bun on the nape of her neck and dressed similar to Olive Oyl. He drew inspiration for a number of his characters from real people he knew in his hometown, such as Frank Rocky Feigl, who became the Popeye character. Okay. I was thinking that was like, if you were a sailor, is that by the sea? Is that, Chris, is that city by the Great Lake? And I don't know.
He might have been an old sailor and he was retired.
He was pissed off at everything.
That's true.
He'd be pissed off too if all I'd eat was spinach. Jesus. This day, Robert Louis Balfour Stevenson, the British author who wrote New Arabian Nights, Treasure Island, The Strange Case of Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, was born this day in 1850. Yeah, we had to read all this growing up. The inventor of the sandwich. There was an inventor of a sandwich. I did not know this. John Montague was born this day in 1718. He was a English diplomat, the fourth Earl of Sandwich. What the hell? For whom the Sandwich Islands are named, an inventor of the sandwich when he devised a quick meal, allowing him more time to gamble. That sounds good. Healthy for him. The original sandwich was a piece of salt beef between two slices of toasted bread. What is salt beef? I guess that would be like
corned beef.
I guess, yeah. Okay.
Corned beef is about the saltiest meat I could think of.
I guess. We don't care. Whoopi Goldberg was born this day. It's a shame.
Oh, yeah. Your mom should have swallowed. Anyways. Sorry. Did I say that out loud?
Not at SportCat for that.
I said that out loud. That's funny.
Tracy Scoggins was born this day in 1953, an actress from Dynasty. The New Adventures of Superman. The Galveston Daily News did an article on her when she was 3 years old for being the youngest citizen to ever receive a library card.
Yo.
I've got a library card. I don't think I've ever used it. No, that's not true. Toy Caldwell Jr. He was a songwriter. He was with the Marshall Tucker Band. Heard it in a love song, 1977, and Take the Highway. He was born in 1947. Joe Mantinga, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. He was an American actor in Broadway, known for Glengarry Glen Ross and The House of Games. Okay, I don't know any of that shit. So Chris says, I don't think it's around the Lake Michigan area, but it could be somewhere on the Mississippi. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, Greg, we need research, Greg.
Right.
Greg Evans, he was born this day, the creator of the cartoon Luand. Dak Rambo, he was born this day in 1941. He was from All My Children in Dallas. He was Jack. Gary Marshall, we all know him. He was an American director. He produced the Dick Van Dyke Show, The Odd Couple, Happy Days, Laverne and Shirley. He was born this day in 1934. Richard Mulligan, American winning actor for Soap and Empty Nest. Born in 1932. Madeline Sherwood, a Canadian actress, was born this day in 1922. She is known for The Flying Nun.
Oh.
Hermione Badley, a British actress from Room at the Top. Mary Poppins, The Aristocats. Maud, she was born in 1906 this day. And the first Jewish U.S. Supreme Court Justice, Louis Dembitz Brandeis, was born this day in 1856. He was the first Jewish U.S. Supreme Court Justice. He graduated from Harvard at the age of 20 with what was widely rumored to be the highest grade average in the law school history. Oh, well, Trump obviously beat that. So, known for taking cases for no pay, he became known as the Robin Hood of law.
Oh, boy.
Maud, yeah, Maud.
Yeah, I remember
I'll
that.
look
Didn't they
for
do the
friends.
Golden Girls, like something that was off of Mod?
A spinoff from Maud? No, I don't.
That they
I don't
didn't
think
call her
so.
Mod, but okay.
I
But
don't
I
know.
do remember that show.
Okay, all right. Yeah, we're not going to talk about deaths. I just don't want to. That seems depressing to me. So, and
And
Chris, there
there it
you go.
is. There's the Pope
There
with
you
no
go again,
face.
Chris. There it is.
Get it,
He
Chris.
keeps showing up, Chris. He keeps showing up. So, and I read there was actually some Catholicism history made recently because they denounced a part of French that claimed that Jesus walked there or something recently. I was like, okay.
Yeah.
France? When did Jesus get to have time to go to France? I
Oh,
don't know.
boy.
Jesus didn't make it to France, I don't think. So I don't know. No, I'm not a biblical scholar. So I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy. I'm not a scientist. I'm just a guy. And my keyboard is falling off the thing here. 1789, in a letter to Jean Baspe Leroy, Ben Franklin writes, in this world, nothing can be said to be certain except death and taxes. Jesus.
Yep. He's the one who wrote that?
1789? Jesus.
Wow.
1933, the first modern sit-down strike by the meat packers. Hormel Meat Packers in Austin, 1933. 1956, we talked about the U.S. Supreme Court ruling on unconstitutional things in Alabama. It's too bad he didn't disband the University of Alabama. So
I knew you were going to say that.
That way we wouldn't have to put up with them. So still don't understand.
You are horrible.
They're ranked ahead of Georgia and Tennessee. Okay, well, Tennessee, maybe I can kind of give you that, but Georgia, no. My favorite U2 song is Where the Popes Have No Face. That seems like it'd be a Weird Al song. 1940, Walt Disney's animated film Fantasia, the Philadelphia Orchestra, Mickey Mouse and a ballet dancing hippopotamus premiered at the Broadway Theater. Today in music, in 2002, Eminem releases the single Lose Yourself from the soundtrack of 8 Mile, the first rap song to win an Academy Award for Best Original Song.
Yeah.
2020, Kylie Minogue, is that right? Becomes the first woman to top the UK album. She had over 5 consecutive decades with disco. Disco, man, I was glad that went away. Today in sports, 1982, WBA lightweight champion Ray Mancini defeats South Korea challenger Duk-Koo Kim. DKO in the 4th round in Las Vegas. Kim collapses, fell into a coma, and died 4 days later. That's good news.
That's where they came up with Disco Duck. Oh.
Brenda, did you know the great bell of Big Ben first chimes at the foot of the still unfinished clock tower outside the Palace of Westminster? Did you know that?
Well, I did not know that. I know there was a bell there. They took all of our bells away.
Yeah, I didn't know that either. Didn't care either. But let's see. We'll jump into their famous birthdays and see if it's anybody. Edward II, or third. He's king. He was born this day, and that was like back in 1312. So let's see here. We'll just skip ahead closer to times Brenda may know, the 1600s.
1312. Good God.
Robert Louis Stevenson, we talked about him. Treasure Island. Let's see who. I need a producer to go through all this before the show. Earl Sand, American Hall of Fame jockey, Triple Crown. Okay, he was born this day in 1898. Let's see. We'll just keep going. Buck O'Neill, American Baseball Hall of Fame of coach. He was born this day in 1911. And we'll just keep going. Yeah, also I read some news. I guess the LPGA, the golf, is just kicking off their season. I would think it's a little late, but apparently they're just kicking off their season. And Kaya Trump is entering in the LPGA. I thought that was interesting. She's young. She's still in college.
She goes with Trump to play golf a lot.
Yeah, she does. And she's still in college. And so, man, I don't know. She might be pretty good. Merrick Garland, he's 73 today.
Yeah.
Well, there's
That's all.
Yeah, he's pretty old. Greg Abbott, the governor of Texas. There you go, Brenda. He's born this day in 1957. So,
yeah.
Speaking of golfers, Rosie Jones, the American golfer with the LPGA, 13 titles from California. Wayne Parker, he was with Glass Tiger. He was born this day. Blair Rasmussen, a basketball center. He played for the Nuggets, the Hawks. He was born in Washington State, not city. Jimmy Kimmel, he's 58 today. Yeah, I don't care. Steven Zahn, he's 58. American actor from Reality Bites, That Thing You Do, White Lotus, and he's a comedian. I don't know.
Never heard of any of that.
Yeah. See, I don't keep up with this. Gerard Butler, he's 56, a Scottish actor for Dracula. He was born in Paisley, Scotland. We're skipping ahead here. Man, there's a lot of people born today. Some days we go through and go, is anybody born today?
I know, right?
Wow, there's a whole list here. Julia Michaels, American pop singer, songwriter. Let's see. Lando Norris, a British auto racer. And when we get to the 2000s, I feel so old. There's people born that were famous in 2000.
I know, right?
I'm still from the 60s trying to become famous. Glenn would probably join me and be a huge fan of the LPGA golfer Charlie Hall. I'll have to research her. I've tried to watch golf. Anybody that knows me knows I'm a big disc golfer. I do watch that, but golf is so long.
It puts me to sleep.
It's just so long. We used to watch it at the station all the time. A couple of guys were huge fans, and we'd watch it. I just it wasn't my bag, but it's okay. Mine is football. I never think everybody knows that. And the only sport I play is disc golf. And Jesus Christ, I haven't played that in a year. So, yeah. 1982, the Vietnam Memorial was dedicated on the National Mall this day. Okay. And let's see. Well, I'm just skipping through a lot of this because it's depressing history. So today is November 13th. It's National Dream Destination Day. Where's your dream destination, Brenda? Do not say Arkansas. Please do not say Arkansas.
Oh, God, no. I would leave the country if I had a destination. Go to maybe Brazil.
Brazil? No, I want to keep it. In the States. Key West. If I had millions of dollars and could afford a home, I would probably live in Key West. Of course, I would probably be really pissed off because you can't get Walmart delivered to your door there. So closest Walmart's in Cuba, and they don't.
They don't deliver. Cuba doesn't have a DoorDash.
Hard to get a delivery from Cuba. So.
You can start your own business. You can make Cuba do DoorDash.
Well, that and the if you want to go into town, you got to drive 100 miles to Miami. So.
And you want to move there? Why now? I say if you want to do that, you need to grow your own vegetables, have your own cows.
There's no room on that island.
Well, then you're screwed.
Yeah, that would be a problem. For a person like me that hardly ever leaves the house, I guess it would be okay. But like for Mrs. Sport Cat, I know there's hospitals and stuff there. I guess she could work there. But
maybe you can make a friend. Make a friend with a helicopter pilot, and maybe he
that's what I was thinking. There. We can catch a ferry over to Fort Lauderdale? I can't remember, but it's like a 2-hour ferry. But it does do return in the evening. So,
well, Chris, he would definitely watch this golfer because the first thing that would come out of his mouth is, "God, she's hot." He just
Yes.
sent me.
Wait a minute, I can say that about
picture.
Kyle King. She's 18, right? I can say that about her, right? So
He just sent me a picture.
there's the Secret Service may come after me. It's National Hug a Musician Day. It's World Kindness Day. Brenda, be more kind to people. It's National Indian Pudding Day. I don't know that I've ever had Indian pudding. Sadie Hawkins. Does anybody remember Sadie Hawkins?
I remember the name.
Yeah, we had
I
a
don't know
Sadie
from
Hawkins dance. Yeah, I think it's where I
Oh yeah, from a dance.
I don't know if
in
I can
school.
say that on the air. So,
Sadie Hawkins dance. That's where you lost your virginity. But anyways,
not me. Well, no. Let's just say it is a traditional role here. According to this, women become the pursuers of their crushes and ask them out on a dance date.
No.
Yeah, I can't. I'm just gonna leave that alone. What stays in East Tennessee? Symphonic Metal Day.
Glenn, you're a hoe.
I was in high school. Come on. I was in middle school. I don't know. It's a wine. I don't know about it. It's World Usability Day and World Quality Day. Okay.
Yes. I want a World One-Legged Lady Day.
And I have fond memories of Sadie Hawkins.
And I want to be able to eat free at Golden Corral.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I don't. There's not many people that eat free at Golden Corral, so except maybe the rats. I don't know.
No.
Let's see. November. It is the 13th. Actors Day, November 13th. Guinness World Records Day. All right. Bread Pudding Day. Bread pudding. I don't. I've had tomato pudding. I think I had tomato bread pudding. My grandmother used to.
It's supposed to be sweet.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
tomatoes in it.
A fruit. It's technically a fruit.
No.
Yeah, my grandmother made tomato pudding. Yeah.
And by the way, Golden Corral has really good bread pudding, so you know. Okay. And they don't put tomatoes in it. Who puts tomatoes in bread pudding?
That's just. It seems to me. I remember it was some kind of bread pudding. And it had white bread on top of it. I don't know. I was a kid. I remember it. My grandmother used to make it for.
So when you were a kid, you just ate anything, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, you had to. Your parents put it in front of you. If you don't eat it, you're going to starve. So it's not like today. They're like, oh, you want chicken nuggets? You want fries? Oh, baby, you don't want that. You want ramen? You want that? Yeah. Fuck that. You eat what's in front of you or you starve. It's pretty simple.
That was an experimental bread pudding. I'm just letting you know. Your grandma lied to you. It was experimental bread pudding.
It could have been. I mean, it's you ate what was in front of you. For lunch, you had a sandwich. It was 2 pieces of bread with a little mayonnaise, mustard, and some kind of mystery meat and cheese. I mean, that's what you ate.
Oh, God.
Breakfast. Well, I grew up in the South, so it was sausage biscuit, but still love them. Well, my cardiologist doesn't, but still love sausage biscuit gravy. It's the 317th day of 2025 and the 53rd day of autumn. Today in 1887 was Bloody Sunday. It took place in London as violent clashes broke out between Irish political demonstrators and the British police.
There's another YouTube song.
Yeah, there you go. They don't have that anymore. They need to under Shira law. That could be a YouTube song.
A YouTube song.
YouTube under Shira song. Yeah, under Shira law. We should come. Hey, I can write an AI song on that and probably get a hit put out on me. But hey, yeah.
Oh my God.
Today's the Guatemala Bay, Guantanamo. God, that's a whole different place. Guantanamo Bay Naval Base in Cuba, officially known as Naval Station Guantanamo Bay, was established in 1903 when a stipulation in the Cuban-American Treaty designated the Bay Area to be perpetually leased to the United States. See, there it is. We come in, this shit's ours, we're not leaving. Right. Don't like it, we'll bomb you.
They peed all over it. Good luck getting it back.
That's right. The new moon occurs on the 19th. So we anxiously await the new moon. I don't know why. I don't know. It's 38 days until winter begins. So, question of the day. This is interesting. Why do I sometimes sneeze when I look at the sun? It's a good question.
I don't know.
Got your nose in the air, pointed in the air, maybe? I don't know. Regular sneezing occurs when the nerve endings in the mucous membranes in your nose are irritated. The bright light of the sun can have this effect on your nose when the light hits your optic nerves.
So can owning a cat when you're allergic to them. There you go.
Okay. Word of the day, SOS. You know what that means, don't you, Brenda?
SOS, SOS. That's what we should all be walking around with now.
It means save our ships. Everybody should know this, actually. It's three, dit, 3 dots, a dash, da, and 3 dits. It is prescribed and originally formed in 1908 for ships in distress, and it has become the universal distress signal. Everybody should know that, and I'm not kidding. You really should know that, because there's been calls into 911 centers where they couldn't talk, but they would hit the phone button to make a tone, and they would do that, and they would get help. Sometimes it's been used when people are choking and only have access to like a phone. Now that we can text, obviously, it would be much easier. You can text 911, but if you still need if you're trying to send a secret message or something, that is still a good one to know. Plus,
somebody kidnaps you and locks you in the back of a diesel truck, you should be tapping that.
Yeah. And they say you can use it if you're in distress on the ground and aiming it to the sky. Planes overhead will see you. Unless they're looking for you, probably not. Unless it's a green laser, and it's a green laser, you're going to get lots of attention. Don't shine lasers at planes, cockpits, or helicopters. But everybody should know Morse code, or at least SOS. That's that is a one everybody should know. It's one we'll pull that in the prepper lifesaver tip of the day. So
did you eat
everybody should
before
know
you started the show?
Did I eat? Well, no, I had some peanut butter. So
your sugar's probably going up. I do that when my sugar starts going up and getting high. I will sit and yawn and yawn and yawn like ain't nobody's business.
I don't know. Chris says, after Where the Popes Have No Face, Sunday Bloody Sunday is number 2 in my book.
Yep.
Why did I bring this one up? I don't remember. What time? It's the best day to quit smoking, start diet. Yeah. Your doctor always tells you that shit.
Apparently, quit smoking and start a diet is an everyday thing.
Yeah. It's formed by the American Medical Association. I was going to take a quick look and see if we had any planes up over Venezuela. It doesn't look like we do at the moment. But hey, bombs away. Coming soon. There were some sub hunters up here. We'll check.
Coming soon near you.
I'm not prognosticating it, but I'm saying probably pretty soon we're going to bomb the country.
Just leave people alone.
Yeah, we're pissed off about something. We're America. We're back.
Just keep taking out their drugs and leave the land alone. So
this was breaking news earlier. Fetterman, we all know him as the Democrat we've actually come to love. He suffers injuries to his face and was hospitalized. He's a Democrat from Pennsylvania. He was hospitalized overnight Thursday when he suffered a facial injury from a fall during a walk near his home in western Pennsylvania.
One of them Democrats.
Spokespersons, the Pennsylvania Democrat was transported to Pittsburgh Hospital out of an abundance of caution. During an early morning walk, Senator Fetterman sustained a fall near his home. Upon evaluation, see, I have a problem with this right here. Upon evaluation, it was established he had ventricular fibrillation, known as VFib, flare up. Oh, where'd it go? And led to the senator feeling lightheaded, falling to the ground, and hitting his face with minor injuries. He's doing well and receiving some routine observations. He has opted to stay so his doctors can fine-tune his medicine. It's probably a pretty good idea.
The
Spokesperson
Democrats were
also
pissed
noted,
off at him.
oh
I
yeah,
bet
he's
somebody
under a
ran.
lot of stress.
I
He's
bet
under a lot of
somebody
stress.
ran up to him and just pushed him.
He's under a lot of stress.
Yeah, he is.
He was quoted as saying, "If you thought my face looked bad before, wait until you see it now." So he's got a sense of humor. If he did have a run of VFib and he survived, God bless him, he's going to need an internal pacemaker if he doesn't have one. VFib is basically when your heart is just basically picture it having a seizure. The electrical activity is going crazy and all it's doing is shaking. So if he did have a run of VFib, I suspect he probably had a run of VTAC, which is basically the bottom part of your heart is running away and pumping really quickly. That would make more sense because usually VFib, unless somebody's with you or you have a defibrillator, you don't come out of that. So at either rate, I hope he's well, and he's probably going to have an internal pacemaker to make sure that he doesn't have any other cardiac issues. So hopefully he gets well soon. So we make fun of a lot of them, but we don't wish any of them any ill will. So
yeah. Okay.
Northern Lights, well, Brenda, they were popular the past 2 nights. They didn't cause any. Actually, last night during the show, our guest dropped in and out a time or two, but I didn't read of any issues with the storm. It got up to a G5 level in some areas of the world. Tonight, you may still see the lingering effects as the eruptions continue to ripple through the Earth's magnetic field. That's what makes the beautiful lights. So you may see it, but tonight it will not be as strong. Last night was the peak of the solar storm. So Alaska, Washington, Idaho, Montana, North and South Dakota, Minnesota, Wisconsin, Michigan, and Maine are areas that may see it tonight.
Oh, crap.
Get them, attack, kill, maim, mutilate. As we were making reference to earlier, top officials have presented President Donald J. Trump Sr. with military I'm going to say that now, with military options for Venezuela in the coming days. It's probably going to be tomorrow's 5 o'clock news drop. He has updated options with potential operators in Venezuela. I like the way they word that, including strikes on land, according to multiple sources familiar with meetings. Secretary of War Hegseth, Chairman, Joint Chief of Staff Dan Kane, and other senior officials were briefed on it today. So, according to anonymous sources to The Hill, White House has not commented. In the Pentagon, well, they ain't talking, so which they probably won't. We know the Gerald Ford is in the neighborhood and just kind of hanging out there. So that's the largest aircraft carrier in the world currently. So we'll see what's we're about to raise some cane off of there. According to this, the arrival of the Ford has started what one can see as the shot clock. Going to force them to decide whether they act or retreat. I don't see us retreating. And that doesn't seem like anything Trump would do. I don't think we're going but the pressure is on. So otherwise, there's no real reason for the Ford to hang out there unless it's going to do something. So basically, they're saying you got to use it or move it because it's other places in the world where it's needed. So, yeah, you don't want it just sitting there doing nothing. So, so far we have the Ford, the Bainbridge, the Mahan, the Winston S. Churchill, the USS Iwo Jima, the USS Antonio, the USS Gravely, USS Lake Erie, USS Gettysburg, and USS Stockdale. All kind of hanging out in the neighborhood. Plus, there's that one ghost ship that keeps popping in and out. So they have said that if we retreat, Maduro will claim victory. So he's already apparently preparing his I will
victory speech.
He will say he defeated Donald J. Trump Sr. Yeah, he'd kind of be right. So we're not going to take that on the chin. We're dude, you're about to get bombed. Look up. It's coming. So we talked about 3i Atlas briefly, and well, Strange Jets, they now say it has a never before seen medal. I don't know how we do that.
Of course.
It's baffling the internet, and of course shocking us here on the internet. It's full of surprises. It's that non-living thing is doing so many things right now. It's got jets on the side pushing it away and out from the sun. Some scientists have speculated that possibly it used the sun for energy and a recharge. I don't know, but that's the speculation. So they're saying that they detect a strong signature of nickel, but it's a unique kind of nickel. So it's nickel.
Let it get here, we'll melt it down, we'll make money out of it.
So
yeah.
So
problem solved.
It's still headed to Earth, and now they're saying that between the the end of this month to the 1st of December, they keep pushing this out. They keep changing the dates, but we do have the UN space awareness up for no apparent reason training. And once again, NASA is kind of quiet. But somebody did say that NASA is assessing the possibility of using a Clipper spacecraft that was designed to study Jupiter to intercept it. So wouldn't it be cool if it was sent over to intercept it and it just got shot out in the sky or the space? I mean, it would be cool, but maybe kind of bad at the same time. But
possibly. Yes.
The International Asteroid Warning Network is on high alert between 27 November and January 27. So they moved it again. It had been the 19th, and now it's the 27th. Mm-hmm. Yeah, aliens are going to pop up.
At least
Chris says, I saw someone say this year would be the first year in recorded history with a G5 and an F5 and a Category 5 all in the same year. That's true. It's true. They all have, is that a coincidence? Maybe. Hey, maybe the lotto is coming up. Maybe we should play 5.
Yeah.
You need like 4 other numbers, but play 5. That's my advice.
5 for the Powerball. That's what you use 5
there
for.
You go. 5 for the Powerball.
Yeah.
Somebody mark this. If it actually comes true, I'm gonna be pissed I didn't play. Biden appointed federal judge in Chicago said he is considering forcing immigration officers to release thousands of illegal migrants that Immigrations and Customs Enforcement have arrested during Operation Midway Blitz. U.S.
Does he think
Jeffrey
that they just
Cummings,
go? Does he think they go get him and leave him right there in Chicago?
He claims that he can provide equitable relief by ordering the Department of Homeland release any criminal activities by putting an ankle monitor on them.
Oh, God. Oh, God. There goes thousands of dollars, you guys.
Yeah, so our initial analysis is that it's over 3,000. We've started to dig into the case file that they've produced, and a vast majority of the violations do not appear to have a prior order of removal or any other circumstances that they are violating the consent decree. Okay. Well, when they're called illegal immigrants, isn't the word illegal means they broke a law?
Illegal.
It comes to us from Breitbart, so it may be a little slanted, but still. So we waited 43 long days, Brenda. 43 days of us making fun of the administration. Well, the president, Donald J. Trump Sr., He signed it last night. They paraded him into the Oval Office to sign this. I think it's kind of stupid. Just carry it over there. He signs it. He faxes it out to all the department heads or whatever, and it's done. What? But yeah, they did that. It was a big ceremony. So
anything that the president does is a big thing. I'm kind of surprised they don't have a news agent in the bathroom anytime he takes a crap or takes a shower.
Well, we did report that several weeks ago they removed the press access to certain areas around the executive mansion, the upper levels of the West Wing, in a proximity to the Oval Office, because the press couldn't keep their mouths shut about things.
Yeah.
So there's some things you shouldn't say. Now, I mean, I get it. You want to make a story, make a name for yourself, blah, blah, blah. But if you learn some state secret that's going to change the world, maybe you should just sit on it for a day or two. So
yeah.
The judge and his friends will innocently purchase stock in the company that will receive this huge contract for the ankle monitors and make a small fortune. Hey, Chris, have you been talking to Pelosi? That sounds like a good tip to me. Yeah. So, at any rate, they've signed it. It's done. They're sending them back to work. So he says, so with my signature, the federal government will now resume normal operations, and my administration, our partners in Congress, will continue our work to lower the cost of living, restore public safety, grow our economy, and make America affordable again for all Americans, the president declared as he signed it. Yay. But let's not forget, I'm still angry about this. Self-serving Republican senators decided that they wanted to get a payday on this bill.
Aren't they going to take that out?
They're going to, but it's going to require, they couldn't, see, this was an argument yesterday. Couldn't take it out. Hello, Missing Time 420. They couldn't take it out, and then that would have to send it back to the Senate. So that it would have been it would have been circular. So they voted that they wanted to send it, but they got a general agreement that they were going to take it out, and Lindsey Graham said he would be okay with it. Oh, you caught me. Oh, darn.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, I'll give you that money back. I didn't really want it.
Yeah, I didn't.
So Lindsey Graham could prove that he was still a decent human being. He donated his money to Veterans Administration for while he was on Liberty Holiday, whatever the hell it was called. But
whatever. Lindsey
Graham, Josh Hawley, Tommy Tuberville, Ron Johnson, and Marsha Blackburn. There's another Tennessee one in there somewhere. They all did wrong. No, that's bullshit. Don't put something in there to make money on yourself.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Jeez. We all have the wrong job or something. I don't know what's going on.
We make a law so that it benefits us, and then we don't tell anybody. Oh, we got caught. So
yeah, oops.
So they're going to repeal it. And Lindsey Graham said he'd be okay with that. But Mike Johnson, he said, yeah, we're going to have a vote real quick to get that removed, because too many people were shocked and angry when they learned about the provision. Well, why put it in to start with if people are going to be pissed off? It's a poison pill. They're lucky it didn't send it back to the Senate.
They just wanted to see if anybody would notice.
Then there could have been no argument who the shutdown was on. I mean, there would have been no argument. It'd been like, you put the poison pill in here, we took it out, fix it, and send it back. Oh, you're not going to? Well, I guess we're still shut down. So, yeah, they were the ones that did it. So, yeah, he got caught. Chris says that he got caught and publicly shamed into making a decision. Yeah, these rich people don't willingly give up money. So,
no. And you can only have so much of it. What do you do with it?
I don't know. I mean, buy a house and the keys in the fucking helicopter? I don't know. I mean, I
Buy
really
an
don't know.
island.
What do you do with that much money?
Buy an
Why do
island
you
and
need
build
that
your
much?
house under it. I don't know.
I mean, why do you need that much money? Why?
You don't really.
I would like to be able to pay off my house and, be able to let Mrs. Sport Cat retire and have a salary to live on. But
Right.
the filthy rich people, is all of them, both red, blue, purple, whatever the hell, green. I don't give a fuck. I mean, now here, this is interesting. My congressman, he lives actually right where near mom. Tim Burchett, he gave the Democrats a chance at what they wanted. They keep saying here lately they want the Epstein stuff out there, and so well, he put it up on the House floor, and well,
They said no.
it was voted no. So they say they finally had Trump cornered when it came to the Epstein files because they released 20,000 documents. And apparently Tim Burchett was like, all right, cool. Let's release them all. Let's put it up to a vote. Let's get it done. Let it be said. Let it be done.
And they said no.
They said no. They
wonder why they said no.
Here's the thing. I'm not saying Trump is scandalous. Don't get me wrong. But I'm saying, as hard as they tried to keep that man out of office, if they had him having sex with a damn giraffe, they would have published that picture. I mean, let's just be honest about this. So this is a diversion ploy. I'm not, and the people on that list and the people that have been harmed, they need to have the people that did this brought to justice, but it just proves that they didn't really want that. So they blocked it. So I don't understand why they would block it if they want to get him so bad. I mean, I do in a way.
I know why.
I do in a way, but at the same time, this is like a na boo boo. Oh shit, I can't do that. Yeah. Come on.
They were calling their bluff. That's what they were doing.
Just release it. Let the chips fall. So, speaking of things falling, well, it was a good run. The Pennies done with. Penny is gone, Brenda.
I found out that is the one thing that they make that they have to use more material to make them than any other coin.
Yeah, it costs a nickel or something, like 9 cents to make one penny. So there's still over $1 billion worth of pennies in circulation. So and they're all in like some grandma's house I
think I have some in my piggy bank. My stepdad that passed away, those big 5-gallon jugs that you used to get for water, he's got a couple of those full of pennies.
Somewhere at mom's, I have 2 glass piggy banks that are full of pennies and coins.
Hang on.
One way to get them out is to bust them, but
hang on to them, because one day the pennies are going to be worth something.
They're going to be worth a cent. Unless they're no, I mean that's true. If you can research that, they're only 20 years from now, they're going to be worth a cent. They're not good. And there are some that I did find. Oh, what year was it? It was an 1800 penny. I have. It's in near mint condition. I found. I can't remember. It was somewhere in Tennessee, and I found it. I still have. That's the only penny I think that could be worth something. It's probably worth like $5. So I'm not a coin person, even though I have thought about that here recently with all the talk of because people have coins hidden. They're not hidden, but nowadays you toss your coin in this. Well, there's no more cigarette ashtrays. You toss them in your console or your cup holder. You bring home, you toss them in a drawer, and you forget about them. So I have thought about that. Maybe I should start just as a hobby. I need a new hobby. So maybe, I don't know, maybe I'll start looking at coins.
You don't have time. You know it.
time. I really don't.
You need to start making time to do other things.
Well, I'm trying to figure out how. I don't know. And I've got more projects coming up that we're going to be doing, and I still don't know if I'm going to. Is the juice worth the squeeze? I'm all day. I'll probably piss off our new sponsor, but it is what it is. I try my best. Well, there's still a lot of MAGA, the Trump supporters that are still pissed off at Trump because of his comments about, well, Americans were dumb. I mean, we got mad at Hillary when she said this. What's the difference? I mean, Trump told the Laura Ingraham, well, we have no talent. And she says, we have plenty of talent. She says, no, you don't, is what Donald J. Trump Sr. said. And she pressed him, and he said, no, we need to have people from India here that are smart. I'm paraphrasing, but that's what he said. Okay, here's, America first agenda should mean American first. Okay, you're here on an H-1B visa to go to college, but isn't there some kid from Des Moines or Pittsburgh or Yakima or some little city somewhere that is just as deserving as going to college as that person that you're bringing in from another country?
Well,
all I hear from you is crickets, and you're usually diehard.
Yeah. So, I mean, the thing of it is you bring them in from other countries, they're not as indoctrinated as our kids are to begin with. Our schools have been wrong for a long time.
But aside from all the politics of, they're going to go to Harvard or Yale and they're going to learn. I mean, Jesus Christ, our vice president is a poster boy. He came from the Appalachia, was poor. He has a family that has a history of chronic drug abuse. He is the poster boy for this. And yet we're
is he really?
Well, now he's a trillionaire, but I disagree with this. I just totally disagree with it. So when you say,
I'm not saying I agree with it either. I just I see kind of why he would say what he said, but he didn't have to go as far as to say that we're stupid.
Here's what I think. Go home. There's some redneck here that can go to engineering school that's just as smart as Habib or Cassini or Kawabi. Yeah, I just pissed off a bunch of people, I'm sure. But if you're going to run on Make America First, hello Harley, welcome. If you're going to run on Make America First, that should actually mean Make America First. If there's a competitive way for everybody to get in, America first. And,
right.
Oh, Jesus. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Some details are just coming about Ozzy Osbourne's death. That we didn't know. No, it's kind of good. King Charles and Donald Trump, they personally reached out to Sharon. King Charles, he wrote a nice, lengthy letter, and she took comfort in his message. And she said that he said that he actually cared for Ozzy. And then I don't know where the hell Brenda went. She just decided to leave me. And then President Trump, he called and left a voicemail from Sharon. And he said, "Hi, Sharon, it's Donald J. Trump. I just want to wish you the best." So there you go. Love him or hate him is what they said. He was kind to them and left them a voicemail. He didn't have to take time out of his day to do that. So there you go. I don't know where the hell Brenda went. Where the hell did you go, Brenda? Come back. Yeah, the aliens probably got her. Let's see here. Well, California, they're not guilty of anything, but yet they're going to revoke 17,000. Oh, here, Brenda's back. Welcome. What did you do, Brenda?
I didn't do anything. I got kicked out. Apparently I was going to say something to piss somebody off.
The aliens got you. Well, here you go. I'll give you an opportunity. California, they didn't do anything wrong, but now are suddenly going to revoke 17,000 commercial driver's licenses that were given to immigrants.
Yeah.
But they didn't do anything wrong. So
God.
the announcement follows harsh criticism from the Trump administration about California and other states granting licenses to people in the country illegally. This was brought to light by several high-profile vehicle accidents. And after weeks of claiming they did nothing wrong, Newsom in California, well, they've been caught red-handed. Their lies have been exposed. And so they're having to revoke 17,000 trucking licenses. So, but he didn't do anything wrong. So,
you're interested in a job, get a CDL. Trucking's hiring. There
you go. And if you're from India, get an H-1B visa and come over and own the trucking company. So, Jesus Christ. Yeah, there's no American for that. I'm sure there's some redneck in Alabama that could do much better than some of these people. But what do I know? And I somehow think this is offensive to some people. But according to Mark Rubio, and I guess this will be for our H-1B visas, or is it H-1B, H-1B, whatever it is, the visas. Rubio, don't give us your overweight, your diabetic, or your special needs people.
Oh my God, I am all three of those categories.
Yeah, that's according to Secretary Mark Rubio. So apparently we're going to have a physical before they come to the country. Well, okay, I did not know this, but apparently before the only barrier was they couldn't have an STD. I'm not making this up.
Well, it's because sometimes a lot of things that we get out here are from other countries, so they're trying to avoid that now.
Well, now we don't want any cripple, any insane,
diabetic, fat one-legged. Damn, they're just gonna.
Here's the thing, the Whoppers. I hope you make it back across the fucking desert. Yeah,
they're gonna find me and they're gonna put me down like a dog.
But yeah, so previously the only thing you couldn't have a STD. Isn't America the greatest place in the world?
Now I gotta ask him.
We're gonna test you for STDs before you come.
Now I gotta have a conversation with him about this weight loss surgery that I'm supposed to have. So is the insurance going to cover it? Seeing you on us all.
No, they're gonna find out some immigrant in your background. They're like, no, that bitch is not from around here. She's out.
Because I carry my papers. I have dual citizenship, and I've got that shit right here. Jesus Christ.
They're gonna get you, Brenda. So.
Oh, for God's sake.
Yeah, Chris is right. He's going all in on little Marco. Yeah. I mean. America's great. America's a great country. Jeez, where did we go wrong? When did you know, if you brought George Washington back, set him down in the Situation Room and give him a 2-hour Netflix documentary on where the world is from where he was, he'd come out and go, what the fuck did I do?
I know, right? We're like this country where everybody gets out of clown cars. I mean, what the hell?
I mean, we're still the greatest country in the world, but damn, we do some stupid shit.
I know.
You can only come here if you don't have an STD. Well, now you can't have an STD and be fat.
Or have diabetes. Or be crippled. What?
So you remember Johnson called everybody home the other day. He said, you got to come home. We got to do this vote. We got to make this pass. Well, apparently the the congressmen or Congress people, I don't know if it's all men, from Arizona were jet pooling. They were carpooling. They were on a commercial aircraft, American Airlines. And, well, disruptive passengers overtook the flight, calling them fascists and being posturing, angry towards them. So they had to land in Kansas and have Kansas City police come in and escort the people off of the plane that were attacking the congressman. And so it delayed the flight by over 3 hours. So,
oh God.
Yeah, she was really angry. She got taken out. I don't think she got taken out in cuffs, and she's like, "Bye, see you later." So,
I mean, you're on a plane. That's the worst place to pick a fight, up in the air, lady.
yeah.
What the hell?
You can tell she wasn't going peacefully. They were just dragging her out. So I mean, they didn't physically, but they were like, "You got to get this."
I'm scared to death of flying. I'd have beat her up and left her in the bathroom somewhere just so that
Can
I
you
could have
hear
a peaceful flight.
I watched a gosh, I can say this. He said on YouTube. I watched a CIA video about a guy who tells like tricks of the trade, and
Right.
there is still one weapon that is legal on an aircraft. Now you cannot have it together, but you can have a piece of paracord. We all know what paracord is. It's just a little piece of rope, basically.
Right.
And you can go to Home Depot and you can buy a metric nut. A metal nut, and you can tie that on the paracord and make that a weapon. And it's still legal to carry on a plane, but you can't have it together. It's got to be. I'm not assigned to. Oh God, don't he hit the disclaimer button again? But it apparently is an option. So
anything can be a belt. You can whip your belt off while you're
well
on
a pin. A pin. A lot of people think about it. A pin can.
That's what I'm saying. Anything can be used as a weapon. Anything can.
If you're aggressive, that you're. I don't know. We'll leave it alone because I don't get in trouble with YouTube about shit you can do on a plane. But there are ways to protect yourself. So a pin, piece of paracord as a necklace, have a nut in your pocket. I don't know. Well, so apparently Jasmine Crockett, we all love Jasmine, don't we? She was making fun of MAGA women, talking about how they use their fillers and their augmented surgery, whatever. They have their boobs done. And while she's doing this, talking about, how the MAGA women are perfect and beautiful. They make themselves up and blah, blah, blah. We all know. But look who she's standing beside. You can't make this up. As she's getting off on this, I'm not saying a word. I don't want to get in YouTube trouble. But hold on, I got a sound effect for this. No, I deleted the sound. That is not. That's a man, baby. That's a man.
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
But
so while she's going off all the bad things about MAGA women looking fake and doing this,
what? But I. Okay.
That ain't no woman. It's a man.
It's not even close.
You look like a lady. Oh.
It's not even close.
But
I could see it if it was
about them dressing up and hair and everything else.
Yeah. She's saying they're so ridiculous. Yeah. So she was. It was so ridiculous, and that's when she's giving the speech standing beside.
Oh my gosh! Okay.
I don't understand. Where did we go wrong in this country?
I don't know. I need to go find an island where there is nobody else that lives there and just plant my butt there.
Yeah, we make fun of MAGA women, and you're standing there giving this, and you're right beside them. Yeah, makes sense.
I can't.
Bruce Jenner, female athlete of the year. So you can't make it up. You can't make this shit up. All right, let's get into what we try.
Is Fema back to work yet?
Well, no, because today's Thursday, isn't it?
Yeah.
Well, apparently he's not worried about his daily operations briefing from FEMA. He's only worried about his daily operations briefing about blowing shit up. So,
yeah, well, it happens.
Yeah. So, hey, we got a spammer in the chat. Hey, welcome. Come over to YouTube, like us, hit a sub. So let's go back in time and look at the presidential schedule. Well, when we last left him last night, they called a full lit at 5, but then at 7:30 they had a private dinner. I'm assuming that was the first families. Then 9:45 they paraded him into the Oval Office where they were surrounding him and chanting or I don't know. They were clapping. They were happy, and he signed it. And at 10:30, he went to bed. And,
Yeah. It's like I'm done.
He's done with this shit. So today, everybody be in the office at 9 a.m. Then at 11:15, well, he got his intelligence briefing. Not his FEMA briefing, but his intelligence briefing. Go blow shit up. And then tonight they're having this afternoon they're having an executive order signing. Actually, it's already occurred with him and the first lady. I don't know what the order was. We're probably blowing some shit up.
Probably.
Let's see if the AP catches us up. And let's see. Trump signs executive order seeking to expand opportunities for children who have experienced foster care. Yeah, put them in front of the H-1B visa people. Come on.
Yeah.
Trump has the White House East Room will be part of the future entrance of his ballroom. Just leave it alone already. Just build a damn building. Let's see. So, yeah, the first lady was there. She's beautiful. So, the Smithsonians are opening. And tomorrow at 9 a.m., he's going to sell cologne to a smelly person. It's still the cheesiest thing.
Oh my God.
There's so many pictures of him in that Oval Office. The one of him standing there looking around, going, surrounded by idiots, and then one of him spraying cologne on a terrorist.
Oh, I can't.
Yeah. So, and apparently we're suing California to block their new map. I don't think that'll stand up in a court. Well, maybe until it gets to the Supreme Court. If one state can do it, can't they all? So, yeah. We're talking about the long healthcare debate that is ahead. They need to do something about it, but I don't know. Maybe it would make him happy if you just changed it to the name Trump Care. Maybe that would. Everybody gets free healthcare in a thing of cologne.
You know what? I own so much body spray and good smelling shampoos and soaps, and
I got like deodorant. No, that's not true. I do have a spray bottle of body spray, but it's probably been in there for I don't even know how long. I wear deodorant. What else?
God, please tell me it's not Old Spice. Please tell me it's not Old Spice.
Oh, shit, what is it? Just for men? No, I don't know. I don't know. It smells like oranges and apples.
Hair growth. That's a hair growth product, Glenn.
No,
trying to grow your hair.
No. Oh, shit. No, I need to get a haircut. Surprised Wendell's not in here making fun of it. God, no, what is it? I don't know. It smells like oranges and apples or something. It's just whatever's on sale. Shit, I don't care. Nobody's smelling me. I don't stink. Jesus Christ.
Hey, Chad.
To what?
I said hi to Chad. He's in the. Is that right? He's in the chat.
I see it popped up down there. Hello, Chad. Welcome. Chad, do you use body spray? I'm asking for a friend. Today in Washington, Oregon, Idaho, and well, parts of the West, Nevada, California, higher elevations anticipate snow, and up in Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, same thing. So, he could give everybody.
Damn it, Chris!
Red Trump Care hats with the all-state hands, Chris, I'm signing you as my writer. It's official.
Oh, Chris. Chris.
If you're in the United States, it's going to snow some tomorrow. So
it's going to snow some tomorrow. What's Alaska doing? Yes. Anything special?
They don't say. They never put it on the map. He says he's stuck in a Walmart parking lot with a dead battery. He's
oh no!
That's a fun. He will be out of the conundrum in a few. But while you're doing it, do you smell good? That's that's apparently the one Brenda wants to know the answer to. Heavy rain and flooding are coming to parts of Southern California later in the week. and heavy rain and snow, slushy mist mix is coming to New England later in the week. So be ready. There's some weather coming, folks. So let's update this real quick. Do what?
I said, and in the meantime, Texas and Arizona were still in the 80s.
Yeah, we'll get there in a minute. Sydney, currently you're at 18.3. Melbourne, 12.4, but it only feels like 9, Melbourne. Is it really, really that bad? Brisbane, it's 19.4, but it feels like a blistering 21.2.
Ooh.
Perth, you're at 13.5. Adelaide at 15.9. Hobart, now Hobart's kind of miserable. They're 8.8, but God, it feels like freezing 4.6. Canberra, well, 14.9. It's kind of comfortable, but it feels kind of like 11. So Darwin, God love you, Darwin. It's 24.7, but it feels like 29.8. I know people are going to at me. They're going to fire me on that. I just what? No. We talked about this.
How can they fire you from your own show?
I don't know. They'll figure out a way.
You'll fire yourself.
You've done it. You're fired. I said one day you'll be famous. No. You're too stupid for that. There's no chance in 48 of tornadic or wind or any of that bad shit. The the areas where there's some problems today for snowfall. Well, all of Maine and New Hampshire and Vermont and upstate New York in the higher elevations, and in Washington and Montana and California in higher elevations, there's a potential for some significant snow. So stay tuned. We drop down to our friends down under and we look and see. I have to get my trifocals on and see Rockhampton. Well, you could see some heavy precipitation today, as well as Cairns, and maybe up into let me get my trifocals. I can't read. Adelaide, up in there in Halls Creek. So those areas could see some heavy precipitation today. Check with your Bureau of Meteorology. So Chris says you can always drive a truck in California or become a marketing rep at Trump Care. So there you go.
Yeah.
We'll look at the other one. Let's look at the weather warnings real quick. South Dakota, you have a red flag warning. And it's really fire percentages, as well as California. Well, you're under a flood watch, pretty much all of the state. New England, red flag warning. That's on the coastline. Wyoming, high wind warning today. And let's see. California, higher elevations. Well, they've got a winter storm warnings. It's funny. They got a flood watch in the lower elevations and a winter storm warning in the higher elevations.
Yeah, all screwed up, ain't they?
Yeah, well, that's one of the few states you can drive 1 mile and be on the beach and drive another few miles and be in the snow and look out on the mountains and see this beach. So it's kind of a weird state. But there's a special weather statement in Virginia. I don't know. There's Alaska. You just got heavy freeze spray warnings, and I'm sorry, Alaska. I need to get some Alaskan people in the chat so they can tell me it's really not that bad. I bet maybe nobody lives there. I don't know.
Well, or all that's happening, maybe not.
No, they've had to move whole towns. Montana, you have high wind warnings, so be advised of that. Let's see here. Jump over to the map and take a look.
I like that name. I've always wanted to move there. Montana,
I stopped. We briefly stayed there. I think a night or two. Butte, maybe it was somewhere up near the Canadian border. Red flag warnings from Cheyenne back over to the east, and we see the wind advisories in Washington, Oregon, California, Nevada. We'll jump up here to Alaska, and we see, well, if you haven't had an earthquake, you've got a freezing storm, gale warning.
Oh, God.
Basically just a bad shit. Up in Up in New England, well, if you look up there, it looks like they're getting a lot of snow up there. Montpelier looks like they're getting some snow off the lake. So that's a thing. And let's see here. Lower 48 doesn't look that bad. We'll drop down to Venezuela and see if it's good invading weather. Oh, it's clear weather. It's good invading weather. So no rain. No rain. We can land on the beach safely. So
yeah. That's
yeah. Do they look at Venezuela? Oh, they don't have any warnings. Oh, is it a bomb warning? Is that?
What is that?
I don't know what that is. Let's pull it up. It's a green earthquake alert.
Oh,
What does that even mean?
I don't know.
Official explanation: an earthquake has occurred in the North Atlantic Ocean, but that was last Monday. Why the hell they?
I don't know.
It's a green earthquake alert. Everybody be cautious. What happens when there's a red earthquake alert? I don't
The
know.
green earthquake alert is you're fine. The red one is take cover.
Strong wind warning for coastal waters between St. Helens Point and Lower Rocky Point. And we switch over, and well, they canceled it on the other side of the rock there. And they canceled that. Why do they leave a canceled one still on here? Let's see. Strong wind warning coastal waters between Point Danger and Seal Rocks, and between Montague Island and Gabo Island. So, and is that an earthquake? Is that what they write down is? Nope, it's a flood warning for Tahoon. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Minor flooding will occur across by the river. So there you go. There you go. All right, we'll leave it at that. We look here and see, well, looks like the only storm is really out in Fresno. That's a pretty good little storm out there in Fresno for California. That means they're going to have some fires from that probably.
Probably.
Let's see. Nothing really across the rest of the lower 48. Let's go here. Let's look at Alaska and see if, no, there's no electrical activity. So it's too cold for electrical activity. You're just going to get a snownado. So
Yeah. The snownado.
We'll drop down to our friends in Australia, South Australia, right off the coast there. It looks like you have a little storm cell brewing. Check with your local Bureau of Meteorology. That looks like about the only one that has any electrical activity. Ooh, there's a strong force front off of the east coast, though, from over between there and New Zealand. So that's actually that's a pretty good looking little front. So it's got a lot of electrical activity.
How do you live there? How do you go
In New
anywhere? You
Zealand?
have to take a boat.
Well, we talked about Key West a minute ago.
That's true. I had a friend that lived there. Every time they
there's-
had a storm, she used to have to leave.
Yeah, there's places like that in the world. So California, Wyoming, 94,006 without power. They're in a yellow. I wonder if it's a grid collapse. South Dakota, 37,000. That's a significant amount of people without power in Wyoming.
Yeah.
I wonder if it's all in the east section. Sheridan, Campbell, Crook, Weston, Converse, Natrone, and Platte County. All those areas are without power. That's crazy in Wyoming. So, all right. So they are the ones that are experiencing the most outages currently. And it appears it's Rocky Mountain Power. So Rocky Mountain Power, get your shit together. And Powder River Energy Corporation. According to this, Powder Energy River Energy Corporation, 94% of their people, they provide power to her without power. So,
oh God,
wow. Powder River, get your shit together.
it's got to be their
All right,
grid's got to be down.
Let's pick
Phoenix.
this. Let's see. Phoenix, you say? Oh, hold on. I got shit. Well, let's go down under first. So I'm going to have to change it back. Let's go down here and see what we got. Let's see. So in Darwin, you appear to be the hottest section of the country right now. Darwin, you are at 28, but you're going to make it to 31 with rain today. Broome, you are also 28, and you're only going to make it to 30. Drop down to Perth, you're at 15. But you're going to make it to 22. Adelaide, you're at 14. and you're going to make it to 24. Hobart, down there in the Little Rock, is going to make it to 12, partly sunny skies. Go over here to New Zealand, and we'll just look at Christchurch. 21 sunny skies. Doesn't say anything about that little front there in the Tasman Sea. So who'd I leave out? Brisbane, you're going to make it to 25 and rainy today. Cairns, well, you're going to make it to 29 and sunny skies. Let's go back over to the States. I'll change this to Fahrenheit, and we will see. Brenda says Phoenix. Is that what you said, Brenda? Is the warmest spot in the country? All right. Well, let's zoom in and see. Let's zoom in and see. Whoa, that's a little too zoomed in.
Yeah.
Let's see. Let's see. Dallas is 80. Nope. Lubbock is 83. Phoenix 84. There you go. Phoenix 84. So you have a winner. So
I have a winner.
84. Yeah, that's the warmest spot. Texas is pretty dang hot. So
yeah.
Jump up to let's go up to Boston first so that we don't leave our friends out up there. And well, it's going to be 49 and snowy today. Go over to Burlington, 39 and snowy today with a high of 40. So you're already at your high. Go down to New York City, 52 sunny skies. Philadelphia, probably about the same. 52 and sunny skies. Washington, D.C. is usually not too much difference. 56 with a high of 56 today in sunny skies. Let's see. Charlotte, dropping further down, 66 and sunny. Let's go down and visit our friends in Key West. The place to be. There we go. Key West, 74 degrees. Your high is 75. Sunny skies in the high 70s all week. Perfect. Let's see. Where's Pensacola? Pensacola, 72 is your high. No, 73 is your high. Cloudy skies. Here in Atlanta, well, it's just going to be a miserable 70 today. So that's Athens. Oh, that's close enough. So where the hell is Atlanta? I lost Atlanta on the map. There we go. 60. Nobody gave me the memo. Knoxville, 61, sunny skies today. Dropping out to well, I don't know where Brenda is. She's out here somewhere in Texas. It's good. 81 in Killeen.
Yes, it is. 81.
High is 81 today. That's your high. San Francisco, 64 degrees. Yeah, that's your high. It's going to be cloudy skies. Portland, well, Portland, it is only going to make it to 59 today. And cloudy skies. Seattle is probably going to rain and be 56. So there you go. See, I missed somebody. Miss Chris over in Illinois. Where's he at there? Chicago, high of 53. Sunny skies. It's going to get back up to the 60s for the weekend, Chris, and then it's going to get cold again. So for those of you thinking of a nice beach to go to, well, let's just see what some of the water temperatures are. Fort Walton, your beaches are at 73. That's comfortable. Let's go to Fort Walton, Brenda. Or if you want to go down to Tampa, I didn't really find any beaches down there I like. St. Petersburg, 71. The Gulf is warmer, so
you need to go to Galveston.
Galveston. Let's see. All right, hold on. Galveston.
Texas.
I've never been to a Texas beach. Maybe that's what I need to do. KG World. Let's do a trip. 71. Water is 71 today, so that's pretty good. It's pretty good. Corpus is that a beach town? Is that a beach area?
Galveston is. I've never been to Corpus, but it probably.
I don't know anything about it. I've only been to Floridian beaches, so that's all I know about. Corpus Christi, 72. So it's still pleasant in the Gulf. If you get over on the Atlantic side and you want to join up, like, let's say you want to go to Myrtle Beach, and Myrtle Beach is 65. So, I mean, you can go in it, but it's going to be a little bit nipply. So there you go. Looking at our snow information, well, pretty much Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine, New York. Snow.
I want snowman pictures. Oh.
I've actually got some snow pictures from the Grands. Looking at the tropical, there is nothing in the Atlantic, the Gulf, or the Pacific for us. And cyclonic activity. Still only showing the stuff there off of the Korean peninsula. So looking at our tropical map, well, it's just cloudy. Doesn't appear to have anything that looks like it could have any rotation. So keep an eye on that, but the 7-day outlook is good. So we'll soon be able to stop following that here in a couple days. So yeah, looking at the big spinny blue globe.
Marble.
We see marble. Wow, it's in the lower 48s. It's relatively calm. No real major breezes. Alaska and your island peninsulas, well, you've got 2 snowcanos and you're in the middle of, but other than that, we'll drop down to Australia and take a look there. And well, aside for that front between the coast in what do we say, New Zealand, that's the only area that looks like it could have any considerable wind to it. Jump up here to Asia, and yeah, that typhoon's just kind of sitting there off the coast there. So earthquake activity, the most recent one in the lower 48 would be Valhalla, California. Is that right? 3.6. And a 5.3 in Yamada, Japan. And those are the most recent. Let's go over here and see if there's any in the past. Where do I do this? Past hour. See what we got. So in the past hour, we have had one in Nevada, 2.5. And then we had one in, that's in, well, it's also Nevada, 2.5. And down under in Indonesia, 2.9 within the past hour. And where's this one? Off the coast of Indonesia, 2.5 within the past hour. And then Europe has had a couple as well. France at 2.4, Italy at 2.5, Turkey at 1.4, and this is a smaller one, Western Turkey 1.4. So those are your most recent earthquakes. What are we going to talk about in hour 3, Brenda?
Those aren't bad. I don't know. What are we going to do for another hour? I mean, we can always go back and pick on things, but, you know, we'll have to find some different news to extend that hour that we don't. Yeah. You know, like no crime. Look, I miss doing the crime ones where it's like this crime happened here and this crime happened there. You know, people run off with a car and have a high-speed chase, and then we have, oh, yeah, there's a lot of that going on.
This stuff here, oh yeah, there's plenty of stuff.
Look at that.
We can make an hour off of this map. This is
we can. We can make an hour.
LiveUSAMap.com. We can make all kinds of fun. I mean, like down here, a dog was killed Wednesday evening in a large blaze in California. That's breaking news.
What?
I don't know. It's on the map. So we're going to talk about it. A Deland man died in a single vehicle car crash. It seems like AM radio type shit to me. I don't know. Atlanta police are looking for the circumstances surrounding a deadly shooting. Happens every night. So it seems like AM radio talk to me.
Yeah. You know, the other night we were sitting here, Jack took the dog out, and somebody around us somewhere went out there and just unloaded a gun. And that was it. And we didn't hear no sirens. It's like, yeah, it's normal. I live in the ghetto. It's okay.
Couple fires in D.C., box alarm and structure fire. What was this one? Metropolitan Police announced the arrest has been made in a homicide that occurred in September. Okay, good news.
Good job, guys.
I don't think this will be it, Brenda. I don't know. Find something else. We'll figure it out.
Chris, what do we talk about for an hour? What do we do for an hour?
So Dallas, Texas. Well, they had a first alarm fire, and so did Austin, Texas. So there's that.
Hey.
We go over here and we look at the military aircraft, and we see. We'll look at this one first. There's all the
crap.
Well, that's all the aircraft. That's not military. If that was military, we'd be in trouble.
You know, they cut down on flights, but look at all the planes. What did they cut down on?
General aviation was the first thing they cut. So I don't know. Let's look at this real quick before we go. So we were talking about this the other day. We're not giving away any positions. But if you were to look off the coast of Venezuela, well, you might notice, where'd they go? They were there yesterday, the little gray dots. Where were they? So they were sitting there perfectly off the coast of, they must have turned their transponders off. So the ships have turned their transponders off. You know, there's some serious shit going on. Yeah, because yesterday they were there lined up. I don't know.
Like, Nanny, you can't find me.
Well, there's still these down here, but that's off the coast of Ghana. I mean, I guess it's still close enough. Maybe that was just their last reported position. But yeah, there's 3, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. Look at all these lined up here. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is probably it. They're probably off the coast of Ghana. They're probably just they're fishing. You know, nothing to see there. So
Nothing to
yeah,
see or move along.
Yeah, nothing to see there. Take a look here real quick, and we'll see. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. You couldn't ask for better invading weather, Brenda. Just a small storm. Couldn't ask for better weather to invade a country. Look at that. It's clear.
Oh my gosh.
Clear. There's no rain. It's a perfect Caribbean day to make a beach assault. So it's a perfect day in the neighborhood. Yeah. So this is all the military up that's squawking. We drop out and we see they do have some high flyers up. That one is up at what is that one? No, not that one. This one, nuts. 80,000. So they're checking something out down there or over there. It's in pretty much it's in the middle of the country. And what do we have here? That's at 39,000 feet. I've noticed a lot of Paris flights going in and out of France. I don't know why, but maybe they're Paris military. So
Look at that.
I don't know. Well, Brenda, we've completed 2 hours here today.
We did.
You got a show tonight, you said, right?
Yeah, I gotta hurry and eat when I go out so I can get back in time. Chad, if you're listening, hopefully we're not just a little late. I'm trying to talk Jack into Golden Corral.
Chad, why are you stealing the bitch? That's what I want to know. All right. Well, we will be back. Brenda has her show on Beyond the Box. Go check it out on YouTube. We will be back tomorrow, same time, same location. We want to thank everybody at Dare Talk Radio and Radio X for allowing us to tickle your ears. And well, we will see you tomorrow. And if some major news breaks, maybe we'll have breaking news story if we invade the country or some shit. Maybe.
Bye, everybody. Well, bye if Glenn can figure out how to end the stream. We'll be all right.
No, it's there today. It's the button.
Is it? Okay.
In the stream, in the show. So. Chad is stuck like a sitting duck in Walmart parking lot.
Oh God.
He knows show for tonight. Sorry, Chad. I hope that you get unstuck. So. Everybody have a great night. Great day, morning, night. We will see you soon.
You're in Oregon, go rest, or Washington, go rescue Chad.
Go save Chad. Save the Chad.